as we have always been saying, this question of the M23 cannot be solved without a genuine dialogue that addresses the root causes of the conflict. And the root causes, we know the root causes of there is also the political dialogue within the DRC, and we know also, as we were negotiating in Washington and even in Rwanda, that there was still militarization on the ground, with new weapons, with new attack drones, with new armored vehicles, and new mercenaries. You know that we have new mercenaries on the ground now.
Now, mind you guys, this was called Rwanda Convention. But then, people were busy there talking about the DRC. DRC needs to do internal dialogue. DRC needs to address root causes. For quite some time now, every time the Rwandan leadership is on the media, they are always talking about the DRC. It's like they don't remember what's going on in Rwanda anymore. So I've come up with 4 different points that I feel like they could really be focusing on other than talking about the DRC in every media appearance that they do. Number 1, guaranteeing the freedom of speech to your population. Rwandans are always whispering. They cannot speak loudly about the functioning of their country because in the past there have been instances where Rwandans tried to comment on something political and they were arrested and sometimes even unalived. You know, people like Kizito Mihigo, for example. More recently, there was a fashion designer that commented something on President Kagame and the guy was just arrested. To this day, we don't know his whereabouts. Those are things that you can work on guaranteeing to your people. Second thing, freedom of political engagement. This is something that you can focus on. More recently, there was a political opponent that was arrested. Her name, I think, was Victoire Ingabire. This is the story of political opponents in Rwanda. They always end up arrested, tortured, unalived, all of those stuff. So work on tolerance. Work on tolerance of differing ideas. Third, work on Rwanda Air. For so long, I've been seeing complaints from people saying that, you know, their luggages were missing, the customer service was so bad, the flights were delayed without warning, without compensation. So much so, more recently, even popular TikTokers came up to say that the service that they received from Rwanda Air was despicable. Like the example, Imo, I think her name is, came out here to express her disappointment when it comes to the service delivered to her by Rwanda Air.
I booked a return ticket with Uganda Airlines, okay? So I showed the guy, I'm like, I've booked my return ticket, so can I go? He's like, no, we cannot allow you to go because the return ticket has to be Rwanda Airlines. What?
And Rwandans literally flocked to her account and started insulting her. Look at the person that is complaining about Rwanda, which I don't even know what that means. Like, at the end of the day, she used her money to buy a service that was not delivered effectively, and she has a right to complain. Fix Rwanda Air. I mean, this is your national airline, so you have some type of control over it. And the last one, very big one. Work on stopping the victimization of some of your populations. I know you think you're doing them a service, but you are actually doing them a very big disservice. Because something that was confined in your country, a hatred, if I may say so, that was confined within your country, you are now trying to export it elsewhere, that it did not exist. And you think you are helping this community, but you are not helping them. Work on a real unity, not just the we are all Rwandans united and we all sing Kumbaya. A real one. Those are just the 4 points that I think you guys could be focusing on instead of talking about the DRC.